Alright. Hey everybody, welcome back. Going back to this Tom Cruise talk.
Yeah. Got off on a little tangent there.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Like, he's total, dickhole in real life. But I liked the Mission Impossible films. I've seen every single one of them.
I've seen those.
They're good. I liked Interview with the Vampire. That was good.
You seen that?
Yep. With Brad Pitt.
I haven't seen that.
With BP.
I'm gonna say that a lot. I haven't seen that. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
I have a lot of movies I need to watch.
What was talking about movies I watched? When did you see Bill and Ted? Wasn't it like a couple years ago? Like the first time you ever seen it?
Yeah, that was when you guys made me watch it. But that's one that a lot of people probably haven't seen. Like that's not one that everybody's seen that only I haven't, like Rocky or like Die Hard or Terminators or
You've never seen Die Hard?
no.
Bruh. It ain't Christmas until you watch Die Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot like that.
Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie.
Pretty much all those like old action movies I haven't seen any of.
It was Die Hard and then Gremlins. Okay?
Yeah, I've never seen Gremlins.
Alright, so this is... You're gonna hear me sigh a lot when he talks.
Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of stuff, but I'm getting better. I've been watching a lot. I just watched Pulp Fiction recently.
Was it your first time seeing that movie?
Yeah, it was outstanding.
That was a great movie.
I just got the Quentin Tarantino collection, so I'm gonna watch all of his movies.
I'm back at the fucking cafeteria. Alright, yes, going back to Quentin.
Where that turkey game is.
Alright, yeah. I was looking online the other day, and I saw a theory that Pulp Fiction, because the story's told like out of order, is actually two separate timelines, like through like different dimensions. Because at the beginning of the movie, when Tim Roth and the other lady hold up the store or the restaurant,
Yeah.
they say, like she says, like, everybody get down, motherfuckers, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the movie, they do the same exact thing. The line has changed. So they're saying, like, oh, hey, maybe the events have, changed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, in some sense, it's a slightly altered timeline. Where the fuck am I going?
Never noticed that. I mean, I only watched it once, but I still didn't notice that. It's really interesting. I think that kind of like speaks to how good of a movie it is that like, I know that there's like a ton of theories about it and just like people are constantly talking about it. Like, I know people are constantly debating about what's inside the suitcase.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I just think that speaks volumes to Quentin Tarantino as a director. Like,
Yeah.
make people still be talking about that movie like 22 years later.
And, like, for me, I hate very dialogue-driven movies.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're boring.
Yeah.
Tarantino makes dialogue-driven movies, but I love them.
Yeah, the dialogue is like the reason to watch those movies.
Like, it's all snappy and everything.
Yeah.
And it's, like, super easy just to watch. Like, a 3-hour movie doesn't feel, like, more than an hour and a half.
Yeah, like I could literally have just watched an entire 3 hours of John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson just having those conversations. They were just so interesting.
Another thing I like about Tarantino movies is that they're supposed to be actually in the same universe.
I was gonna say, like, it definitely seems like he would be the kind of guy to have like all of his movies interconnected.
Yeah. I think in Pulp Fiction, Christopher Walken's character, who talks about shoving a wash up his ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
I believe in one of the movies, I think it's Inglourious Bastards, there's a character with the same name as him, the same last name, which is supposed to be like his grandfather.
Mm.
I've already lost track of where I'm going again.
Never had you.
That's true. Alright. Okay.
Speaking of Christopher Walken, I noticed today that one of my professors, he's Chinese. He sounds exactly like a Chinese Christopher Walken. Like just Christopher Walken with a Chinese accent.
So, Christopher Walken?
Yeah. It made the rest of the lecture hilarious. Because I couldn't unhear it after that.
I'm gonna name this dude Christopher because all I can fucking do is walk. I literally don't know where I've been. Like, I just go into an area and then there's like nowhere to go.
They all look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that's just like my kind of problem with these kind of space themes in general, is that I just feel like it always runs into this problem where everything looks the same.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of variety to it.
And I'm definitely noticing that. And this game is kind of starting to piss me off.
I think that this game definitely won't be remembered as fondly as the first two and the second.
Yeah. I remember really liking this game when I was younger. And, not so much anymore.
It kind of reminds me of, I just played through started to play through the story of Halo for the first time. The first Halo, not too long ago. And it just kind of seems like the same thing where it's like, it just hasn't aged that well. Like, I could just be playing Bioshock or, like, I don't know, something like that. It's like the game was just outclassed.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to play it because there's other games now that have done everything better.
Yeah, I feel like back then there wasn't too much focus on story. Like, there were definitely games that have great stories, but like gameplay is not memorable.
Yeah. Or,
you know, games where like it just ran super smooth, but like there's no substance behind it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure this game was impressive at the time because, like, right when we started, I was like, it just looks really good for an Xbox game, which I know it's HD now, but still.
Literally. Where am I going? Join up with Bravo Team and Alpha Labs. Go through administration entry. Is it?
Just a bunch of spacey.
This is where I gotta
sci-fi
go.
words.
This is where I had to go. I kept walking fucking past it. Oh my god.
But it wasn't all clear. I know a lot of people like diss the hand holding of modern games and like having the objective markers like showing you where to go.
I feel like that's bad level design.
Yeah.
Like if they have to tell you where to go. But then again,
well, I don't know.
I feel like this is also bad level design. Cause just give me like a marker.
Yeah.
Like if I get stuck for like 5 minutes, give me something that points me in a direction.
Hmm.
I'm telling you
I don't know, I guess it's just a fine line between like creating complicated levels, but like having it clear where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
Like Bioshock Infinite, you know, has like the marker telling you where to go all the time.
Yeah.
But I still think they're designed well. They're just too complicated to necessarily like figure out on your own without just walking around, you know.
understand. Okay, plan B.
What's in the suitcase?
Not quite as compelling.
I'll get shot.
Hey, something's happening again.
You know you're going in the right direction when you encounter them haters. Oh, that's a bad time to reload. Oh, shit.
Jeez. There's like, there was nothing for like ever, now it's just all, I don't know.
It's really popping off, guys. That's something people still say, popping off.
I've never heard that phrase in my life, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, fuck. And I'm reloading. Man, you lived a sheltered life. That's all I'm gonna say. All you did was play Nintendo.
That's true. I did not have a PS2, and I did have an Xbox, but the only games I had for it were Spyro Hero's Tale and Destroy All Humans. So,
Okay. I think Destroy All Humans was mine, and I gave it to you.
For Xbox?
Yeah.
Probably.
Remember, I think I gave you NHL too.
Yeah, I did have that.
I think your brother broke it.
Yeah, I mean, he broke most of our original Xbox games. Yeah, like Nintendo 64 era, that was all I had was Nintendo 64. GameCube era, I just had a GameCube and then barely an Xbox. And Wii era, I just had a Wii. But then at the end of it, I kind of got the 360, and that's when I started to like branch out more. Yeah. So there's a lot of these old games I haven't played. Just like there's a lot of these old movies I haven't watched.
Yeah, I don't want to say like I grew up on PS2, so like PS1 and all that. But like first system I ever had was an NES.
Really?
Yep. We had the top load NES. My mom bought it, or my dad bought it for my mom. When she was pregnant with my oldest sister, and then I remember when they actually came home with the Super Nintendo. I remember unboxing it. Being like, oh, look at this shit. No, without saying shit, because I'm a kid.
Yeah.
But,
or maybe just doing it.
Yeah. And then, I think the first game we had with it was Super Mario World All-Stars. And I think Mortal Kombat. I think we only ever had like 5 games for it because.
Yeah, I had no idea even.
Yeah. Good.
My first system was Super Nintendo, but the only game I ever remember playing on it when I was a kid was Mario RPG. We didn't even own it. We just rented it all the time. So my first like system that I had real memories of was Nintendo 64. I think that's good enough to end it.
Yeah, pretty good.
Alright, so
see you dudes
see you guys
and
tomorrow.
ladies.